do is top rank. Got more bars than a Shawshank. Cook it up, gourmet.
All right, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough, Mass. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the New York Giants and the New England Patriots. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready, line 25. Pick me up. Here we go.
Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Hey, check. Hey, alert 3. Recon, 132 fighter.
Here's Ryan to throw. Outright completes it to Jarwin. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
Ready. You ready? Hey, we heavy on the edges.
A first carry here for Ty Montgomery. Obi Melifonwu with the tackle.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
Check 21. Check 13. Switch. 80 weapon.
Play action. Ryan to the right and complete to Galladay. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 12 yards there and a first down.
First down, Giants.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch.
First down. Here's the run to Montgomery. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd and 9, Ryan. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line.
Enough to start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
No, now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Black 25. Rip left, rip left.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Out of the gun, it's Ryan. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And that is much too long. That's into the end zone for a touchback.
Ready up.
51, 951.
Drop deep, drop deep. Protein spill.
Turn up. Kill, turn up.
Look at me. Zipper.
Hey, turn it up.
Go.
The second-year man from USC, this is Ronald Jones. And he'll lose yardage on this one back to the 13. It'll be a loss of 7 on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Ready.
Mike.
Hey, orbit.
Pick it up. It's out of time, guys. Out of time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field. 51's the Mike. 51's the Mike.
5.
Locked to throw on 2nd down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Got a man, it's Ross, complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Hey, rock it. Rock. Deep grip. Deep grip.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First quarter, and we see that play. I like their style.
Come on, set. 15 line. 15 line.
Shit.
Locke looks to throw it again. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Chances are good he's going to be a very busy guy. 2 catches already in this opening drive, and they were looking his way for a 3rd.
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Throwing now is Locke. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. The Patriots send out their punter. Back deep, Bruce Ellington. Oh, he's going to go ahead and field it from the 3-yard line. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And the Giants' drive will start from deep in their territory with a 1st and 10. And New York set to take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn it into a bigger game. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
First down. That's the end of the
Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. A give to Montgomery out of the gun. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
And that's one of the reasons you like to blitz even on rundowns. It confuses the blocking assignments. It doesn't allow those offensive linemen to get up to the second level.
What tight end?
Check. 20.
Check 31.
X3. 218. Jump. Get up. 25 tonight.
On 2nd and 7, Ryan. This to Jarwin. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
Check. Press down.
On first down, it's Montgomery. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
brings up 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
50. Ready, blue 80. 58, right there.
Hey, they're scared.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. He's got this to his running back, Ty Montgomery. And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49, a gain of just 2. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the shotgun, Ryan. And he'll find Galladay. That's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. Ryan in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's hit on all 5 of his pass attempts on this drive so far. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
They run it with Carson. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Check. 21.
On third down, Ryan. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
And he pulled it. Oh, my goodness. It's no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game. So we would have figured that one to be 3 points in the bank, but this game, can be unpredictable at times.
Yeah, he knew he needed to pull it ever so slightly to get it going in the right direction, but he seemed to put a little too much on it, and from short range, that is a bad miss for an NFL kicker.
Tighten down. Hey, Echo.
Watch it. Mike's 57's Mike. Watch QB.
Look at me. Door.
Under 10. 36.
Hit it.
On 1st and 10, here's Locke. Going deep downfield for Ross. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down. John Ross, the one he was looking for, but it's going to be second down.
Ready to break.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
You draw quarter. Snap.
Block again here on 2nd and 10. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards. 2 minutes on the clock in what's been a scoreless first half. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Now this one into the hands of the tight end, Hayden Hurst. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. That pass just a little bit off. It looked like maybe he tried to force it in there.
Game speed, always different, no matter what you do in practice. Can't simulate it, right? So your decision-making, everything has to be a little bit quicker. Sometimes it can throw you off until you adjust.
We got 4.
Now.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Cameron Jordan coming in to drop him for a loss of 8. And it also brings up 4th. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback. And here comes the Giants offense back out onto the field. Tie ball game, still a little more than a minute to go in the half. The question, can they put something together here and try to take that lead into intermission?
I would have to think that would be the goal for sure. I don't think you sit on anything here. Here's your opportunity. Push it downfield. As you mentioned, it's a tie game. So minus a disaster on your part, you've got that in your back pocket. Go ahead and try and get some points and feel great going into the half.
The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20.
39. Check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Check pass. Go.
Check 52's the mic. Check 52's the mic. It's just me and you.
Wait.
From the gun, it's Ryan. Got an open man, the tight end, Yr1. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Ryan now 9 of 11 passing in this first half. He's got his guys at 1st and 10. Ryan. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. On first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
My, oh my, they've had some success bringing him off the edge. How about the gambling man who's the defensive coordinator? He's not just bringing pressure. He's bringing a corner to go after the quarterback.
And it's worked twice now, twice like a charm.
And not only has that worked like a charm, he's been awfully disruptive in his usual role covering receivers. Now he's rushing the passer as well.
So plenty of action on the field, but no action right now on the scoreboard, at least as of yet. 0-0 is our score. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So no scoring in our first half. What will the second half bring as we are now back underway? This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
Here we go. 10 logo.
Not today.
5.
On first down, Locke. Short throw underneath to Hurst. And they'll get him down here at the 23.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw again on second down. Locke. And his throw is incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
New England on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. On play action, Locke. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Danny Trevathan. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
They'll try to get something going with Ty Montgomery. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Tremaine Edmonds, the Bills' leading tackler as a rookie last year, in on the stop there.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 36-yard line.
59, ready. 52's the mic.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. Timmy Jernigan, the Florida State man, in on the stop.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. From the gun, Ryan. And he can't escape the pressure. Ryan goes down.
And that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
On is Kern, the punter, to send this one away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Set, ready? 18 Gator.
Check, 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 check. Watch the end.
Shoot.
And some room to work. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. Heck of a start, a 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
Now the big play pushes him all the way out to the 40 now for first down. Here's a quick hitch route, and the throw complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. The way in. Touchdown, New England. Hayden Hurst, his first touchdown on the year. And the Pats able to cash in for 6. Well, these two teams battled through a scoreless first half. Finally, a breakthrough here in quarter number 3.
And I just wonder how that played for both of them psychologically, because when you battle through a scoreless first half, now you know that every possession is increasingly crucial. Who can put points on the board, make the other team chase? Wonder if you get a lift and if they get deflated a little bit.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Hey, ready? Play 25.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Get up.
On first down, Ryan. The tight end Jarwin with it out on the left side. A gain of 6 there on first. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. To throw again on second down. Ryan looking long for Thomas. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Pro Bowler Michael Thomas was the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down.
Watch the boot. Watch the boot.
Hey, check.
Operating from the gun, Ryan. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the linebacker, Yr1 McMillan. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. And he may want to track down that football because that's interception number 1 on his career.
You're saying that's going into the trophy case?
I'd put it there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That's when you ask the equipment guys to make sure they hold it for you after the game. But if you play in the back 7 on defense, that's part of your job, finding ways to take the ball away from the other team.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57.
Now.
After the turnover, here's Locke. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. He was looking for John Ross that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Set. 18 Gator.
Here we go, here we go. Hey, tight end's right. Watch out. Hey, 4 down. Hey, 81 right there. He's sneaky. Check it.
Ready?
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Locke. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. He's got his man, Valdez-Scantling. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. Tucker now for the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. To throw is Ryan. That's complete into the hands of Carson. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Ryan. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. Yeah, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is fielded at the 7. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Patriots take over.
At their own 27-yard line.
Got it.
Mike 57. Check the out. Check the out.
Bravo.
57's a Mike. 57's a Mike.
Throwing on first down is Locke. Eluding the pressure right. He finds an opening past the 40. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
You ready?
57's right. I got you.
General West. Yo, 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 go, go. Go, go.
Block now on first down. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. Back now in Foxborough. We get set for the fourth quarter. Patriots have the lead. They also have the football. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Now Locke throwing on second down. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be incomplete. Sean Williams there defensively to break that one up.
They certainly thought they had him surrounded and probably thought they were going to get him on the ground and get the sack, but he was able to elude that. And even though it threw it incomplete downfield, if you're a defensive back, you're loving the pressure that you're seeing from your front.
New England on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This will be third and forever. Block now to throw, and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's fourth down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
That's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it'll be Giant football, 1st and 10.
Ready? 25.
52 right here. Coming, baby. I'm coming.
21.
They'll begin the drive with Carson. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. The corner, Perry Nickerson, had the tackle. This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
Throwing on second down. Ryan to Boyle here over the middle. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Now Ryan. This to Jarwin. And they work this well upfield across the 45. His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown. Nick Boyle, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown. Just about to say he hadn't missed an extra point all season, but there it is, his first miss, no good. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Hey! Yo, faster! Be driven!
Block now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Running right, Jones. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
I like a guy who understands the situation. I also like a guy who you look at him and you say, that looks like a guy who knows the coach is going to say, guess what? You drop this one, you'll be carrying around the training facility for an entire week.
Maybe flashback to high school or college, carrying it around campus, right?
The old gauntlet drill, right? Anyone get the ball out while he's sitting in class and bring it back to the coach? He's in big trouble.
And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. Locked to throw for it on 4th. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. Now a first down carry by Jones. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now, I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Shotgun handoff now for Love. It's a gain of 8, and it's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. New England on 3rd down. They've converted 3 times in 8 chances. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. It'll be Love to try and get the first. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
59, ready. Back 25.
On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Montgomery. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Clock management, definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Montgomery, a first down and then some. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
21.
52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic. I got one.
Face.
From midfield now, here's Ryan. Throw left side, taken in by Galladay. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
11.
To throw again is Ryan. Now a desperation throw, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Akello Witherspoon, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
18 Gator.
Watch the slant.
Hard.
Tighten up. Check 99. Check 99.
5.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones, and he'll get him a little bit of breathing room across the 5 to the 6-yard line. It's the linebacker, Manti Te'o, on the stop.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that they have to pump the ball. They've done so with that first run.
Hey, check 24.
Again, it's Jones. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Don't be mad. Don't be mad. There's more coming. There's more coming.
New England on 3rd down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 9.
Mike 56.
Here's Locke back near his goal line. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line. Well, they were obviously backed up. Had a little bit of space from the goal line, snapping it from the 3, but still try to throw it. And
yeah, exactly. This is where hindsight is 20/20 comes into play, right? Seems like a good idea to throw the ball there. Maybe you'll surprise them and catch them off guard. Instead, you created a turnover and put your defense in a bad spot.
Now Wright completes it to Jarwin. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
Got it. Back 25.
From the shotgun, Ryan. Ryan hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Patriots. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that drive wasn't a case of wanting to put points on the board. It was needing to, having to, and they didn't get it done.
Yeah, didn't get it done, and now you look at the situation and the point differential, 2 scores. Pretty much game, set, match.
How about the takeaway, though, huh? How about those defensive guys?
56 is the mic. 56 is the mic. Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
Leo.
Kill.
2.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Locke. Open on the left side, this is Valdez-Scantling. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Yeah.
Locke going to throw it here. Buying time to his left. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. And they just took a timeout with 2 seconds to go. This one obviously decided. Not sure they needed to take it, but we'll take it with them. New England on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So